Greetings. I am Tabin of a Mind Transformed, and this is Manna for Your Journey. One of the hardest things for a lot of people to do, even people with some modicum of patience, is waiting. Even patient people start off waiting well, but at some point, patience can run out. You can always see how patient a person is by how long they can wait for something. Some people already display a level of impatience. You know they're not waiting at all. They're the type of people that find out the wait at a restaurant is 10 minutes and they're like, let's go someplace else to eat. While some people be like, well, if it's 20 minutes, I'll wait. But even if it's 25 minutes, they're like, let's go someplace else. Then you have some people, I really want to eat here, I'll wait 30 minutes. So on and so forth. What happens, though, when you're waiting on a promise of God to be fulfilled? You really want it. Something that you're looking forward to doing. God has revealed something to you about what you'll do next, about the next thing in your life, and you want it to happen. What do you do in the meantime? How do you then wait? There's even the scripture in Isaiah that talks about those who wait on the Lord shall mount up their wings like eagles. Well, we can admit waiting is hard. Especially when it's an area that you're passionate about, especially when it's something that you're looking forward to doing, especially when you think whatever said thing is going to be life-altering and life-changing, that it's going to free you from a weight or a shackle in a previous season. So what do you do while you wait? The answer is continue to serve, continue to live, continue to grow. Sometimes the wait is not solely about you. David was anointed to be king at 12. You can see this in 1 Samuel. It talks about David being anointed. He was anointed to be king at 12. So some people will mistakenly say, well, yeah, after this, so David wasn't king yet. He was preparing to be king. No. When the oil was poured over his head, he was king of Israel. Now he's 12. What he wasn't prepared to do is to walk in the weight, the authority, and the responsibility of being king. He wasn't ready for that, but he was king. He wasn't going to be king. He wasn't becoming king. The moment that God says something about a person, that's what the person is. God didn't say pour the oil over him and I'll prep him to be king. Pour the oil over him and one day he'll be king. He was anointed to be king that day. That seems like a big life change for David and his family. He is the king. Now he's going to get to live in a palace. He has someplace to live. He's going to have servants. He's going to eat the best foods. He's going to get all the best positions. He's going to be protected. And he's going to have people providing for him 24/7. It would seem like he should walk right in and take his throne. But David didn't. David was anointed to be king. He was king that same day, and yet he still had to wait. He had to wait for the time to come for him to walk into his authority being king. A life-changing blessing. He had to wait. And you know what he did? Continued to live life. He continued to go out and do those things. He continued to serve. He continued to watch sheep just like he did before. We know that he brought food to his brothers, so he was a servant. David was a lunch bringer. He was the delivery boy. He was a servant for his brothers. This is how he wound up fighting Goliath, because he was bringing them lunch. His father sent him. The king was delivering food. The king was serving others. The king continued to live, continued to serve. The problem is sometimes people know that they're going to be something, they get anointed for something or called to something, they think that certain things they should no longer have to do because they're above those things. Sometimes that's the reason why there's a delay for them being able to operate, to walk into the weight and the responsibility and the authority of whatever it is, because they're not prepared for it. If you're in the season of waiting right now, keep living, keep serving, keep doing the things that God will tell you to do. Keep letting God direct your steps. And eventually, no matter how long it takes, 18 years in David's case, you will get to where God said you should be. But serve while you wait. You'll be surprised at how much faster the time will seem to go by when you're not solely focused on the thing that you're waiting to come to pass. Continue to serve. Keep living. Let God order your steps. and you'll walk right into that destiny, that promotion, that open door, that next season with no stress, no strain, no struggle. Well, that's all I have for you. Again, my name is Taven of a Mind Transformed. This has been Manna for Your Journey. Be blessed.